Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Danny from The Glitter Rose. Today I'm going to make this gorgeous card. It's something a little bit different. I've used a Betterpress plate. This time I thought I'd try using Pinkfresh inks. While the ink pads that you get from Spellbinders for the Betterpress are lovely, sometimes you just want something a bit more modern and a bit more bright, and I think Pinkfresh Studio really satisfies that itch. So in this card, I've used Ornate Trellis by Pinkfresh, along with a sentiment from their Circle Floral set, and some circle dies from the Floral Circle set. I've popped it on a Spellbinder grey cardstock and laid it with some vellum and a sweet little heart just to finish it off. So if you're interested, stick around. Be sure to leave me a comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you like it, subscribe, hit the like button. It would really help me out. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so we're going to make a card using the bubblegum ink from Pinkfresh. I think that looks like it's going to be very pretty. I have my press plate set up on my Betterpress. This is a Pinkfresh Betterpress, and it is called Ornate Trellis. Okay, so I'm going to try the Pinkfresh ink. I think that, you know, if we can use what we've got rather than having to buy a whole new set of inks, that's really helpful. So the technique is smooshing. You sort of tap and smoosh it in. I want it quite inky. Okay, that looks good. So I have my Betterpress cotton panel on the top of the platen, and I've taped it down with some tape. Pop that on. It just clicks on, and I'll grab my die cutting machine. Pop this over here. And we just run it through. We'll see how that went. Wow. That worked so beautifully. Look at that. I'll clean this up and I'll be back. Okay, so I just cleaned up, excuse me, my plate using the archival cleaner, and it's come up pretty good. I think the Pinkfresh ink doesn't stain quite as much as the Betterpress ink, but it looks quite good. So now I've just got the die, and I'm just trying to get it in center. That looks quite good. Tape it down. And I'll run it through my die cutting machine. Oops, sorry about the noise. Just pull this off. Just take the tape off. Grab my pokey tool. Maybe I should have run these through twice. I'll do some poking and I'll be back. Okay, so I've cut it out. It's not perfect. So when I stamped, it wasn't quite in the middle. I think having bigger pieces of cardstock would help with this sort of thing, because trying to get it lined up is really difficult. So then it sort of was over on one side. So when I die cut it, it wasn't quite in the middle. But I still think it'll work and it'll look quite pretty. So I'll keep it. I'm going to stamp a sentiment. And this sentiment is from Circle Florals. It's really cute. And I think a grey would look really nice rather than a black. So we'll go Metropolis. Stink it up. Oh, that looks nice. I'll ink it up again. I do find with Pinkfresh stamps, they're amazing straight out of the packet. Some people's stamps, they're really sticky and difficult, but these are usually great. Okay. I cannot tell you the amount of trouble I've had with this card. So at first I had it together like this and I hated it. I didn't know why. I thought maybe that the writing was too light against the background, which I think it might be. So I've stamped two options, the grey in licorice and this one in raspberry bliss. We'll work out which one we're going to do. And I didn't know why I didn't like it. And then I realized I think I just need to break up this. As beautiful as it is, I think it's just too much for my eye anyway. So I've die cut some circles. These are Pinkfresh circles. This one's out of Spellbinder's pop-up foam. And so we'll just glue this on. Just in the middle. I'm going to eyeball it as best as I can. I think that looks pretty good. And then I'm going to put this directly on top. And that foam just brings it out from the background a bit. That in the middle. I'm going to glue on my my vellum, my goodness. Okay, so I don't want to put a lot of vellum on, glue on the vellum because you might be able to see it. So I'm just going to glue where I think, just enough to tack it down, where I think my sentiment will cover it up. That looks like it'll be pretty good. So do I want the Raspberry Bliss or, they both look nice, but I think I like the Raspberry Bliss. I'll pop this on. Looks really nice. Okay, so in my stash I've found these gorgeous doodlebug designs, puffy hearts, puffy shapes, and these are hearts. And look how perfectly the colour matches. I think we'll just go a medium one. Maybe a small, I think. Got a small one. Just pop it like that. And that just finishes it. So that's the card. All finished. It gave me some grief, but I love it now. Sometimes it's worth sticking with it to try and figure out how it should go together. It's not what I imagined, but I think it works well. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. If you found this video helpful or valuable, be sure to hit the like button, leave me a comment and subscribe. Thanks.